In this video, we'll discuss about DDL commands. So what is DDL? The full form for DDL is Data Definition Language Commands. So it is one of the major category of commands under structured query language. In short, we call it as SQL. So SQL, structured query language. In that we have three major categories of commands: data definition language, that is DDL; data manipulation language, that is DML; and data control language, that is DCL. So in this video, we will discuss about the major commands in data definition language. So DDL is a subset of SQL as we discussed, and it is also a part of DBMS. So here data, as the term stands for data definition, so here we deal only with all the database table structure. So we need to define the structure for a table. You can modify the structure of the table. You can drop a table, and also you can truncate a table. You can modify the structure, like design of the schema of the structures can be modified. And it is nowhere related with the information stored in the table. Okay. So the information means the entries available in the table are not being modified with the help of DDL. It is modified with the help of the data manipulation language commands. So by default, all the DDL command statements are auto submit commands. So we need not write explicitly any commit statements for DDL commands. So all the changes we do with the help of the DDL commands are permanently saved to the database. So that's why we do not need any auto commit statements, explicit auto commit statements. So basically we have DDL commands under four categories: create, alter, drop, and truncate. So let's see one by one. So what is a create command? It is used to create a new object or a scheme, or define a schema with a defined structure. That is, you create a table here. In simple terms, you create a table here. So we have a proper syntax in SQL to create a table using the SQL DDL commands. So let's see the command syntax and also an example here. Create table. These are all the keywords, and table name is a user defined variable. That is the name of the table we assign. Okay, create table, the table name, that is the username defined variable. There is a name given, or the ID given for the name of the table, followed by open parenthesis, and then inside the open parenthesis we give the various attributes, that is the column names, followed by the data types. And then again you have a comma as a delimiter, as a separator, and then column 2 data type, column 3 data type, followed by a parenthesis and then a semicolon. So the standard structure, the syntax for defining or creating a new table. So you can see with an example. So here an emp table is being created. Create table emp, where you have how many attributes. Can you just differentiate the attributes? We have emp number, ename, and then job, and MGR, hire date, sal, COMM, and then department number. So you can see some list of attributes, and each attributes has defined data types. Okay, so employee number can be defined by a data type number, and you can fix the size or the width for the particular employee number attribute. This 4, and then employee name, it is going to be a character with 10 width, and then job, it's going to be again a character with 9 width. So you can see so how many attributes are created in a employee table. Around employee number, name, job, yeah, and then MGR, hire date, sal, com, department number. Around 8 attributes are created. So this is how you create a table. So it's a very common command used to create a table using SQL DDL commands. Next we'll see alter command. So what's the purpose of the alter command? Alter command is used to modify the base table structure. So we have already, in the previous slide we saw, we have already created a table using a particular structure, right? So in case if you wanted to change that particular structure, or you wanted to add or modify a particular attribute, then we can do with the help of the alter command. So the two keywords used in this particular command are add and modify. So if I wanted to add a column, I can add a new column I can also add new restrictions to my table, to my column, and then I can modify a column. So what is meant by modification of a column? I modify a column data. I can increase I can increase or decrease the width of the particular attribute. For example, for employee name, if I have fixed 4 as the character width, then I can either reduce it or increase it, either 7 to 8, or I can reduce it to 2. So I can increase and decrease with restrictions. And also a column can be dropped. So all these are the possibilities with the alter command. So we'll see an example command syntax. So you can see alter table is a keyword, alter table, and then followed by the table name, the name of the table what we are trying to update, and then add or modify. If you're going to add, you use add keyword, or if you're going to modify, you use modify keyword, and followed by the column name, followed by the data type. So you can see an example 1 and 2. In 1, you add a new column in a table. So alter table. So name of the table is M. So what is the column being added? I'm adding phone number with a number data type with a width of 10. Okay, so that is the restriction that is the domain also I'm fixing for phone number. In my example 2, I'm modifying a table here. So what am I modifying? The column width has been modified. So alter table M, modify phone number, number of 13. So earlier it was 10, and now we are modifying, increasing it to 13. So this is how I use the alter command in DDL. So now next one is I can also drop a column, right? Using your alter command. So how do I drop a column? Alter table, table name, drop is the keyword, drop followed by column, column name. That is the name of the column can be specified. So here in the example, the phone number column is dropped from the table. Okay. So in using alter, I can either add a column or drop a column or modify the width or the data type for the particular width or the structure for the particular size, that is either increase or decrease the particular data type possible domain values. So here the next command is the drop command. So here I can drop the particular table name. So it has the syntax follows drop table name. So I'm dropping the table here. It means it is used to remove the table with records. So I'm removing not only the information available in the table, also I'm removing the table itself. Okay. So in that way, I'm removing the base table from the database permanently. So if I wanted to remove the table as well as that is the structure of the table along with the information available in the table, then I'll be using the drop command. Okay. So the next command is a truncate command. So in truncate command, let me say I have a scenario where I need to delete only the information, that is the records available in my base table, and I don't want to delete the table structure actually. So I wanted to keep it. Then I can use the truncate command. Okay. So here, if I truncate the particular table, like using the command truncate table name, only the records of the information available in the table is being removed permanently, but the structure of the base table will remain. Okay. So that is the purpose of the truncate command. So you should be able to differentiate the difference between the drop and the truncate command. So drop command completely removes all the fields or the entries available, all the information available in the table along with the structure of the table. That is a completely, it is the table is removed from the database permanently. Whereas if I use the truncate command, the information is alone deleted and keeping the structure of the base table. So let's recollect the various commands we have discussed in the DDL under SQL DDL commands. That is create a table using create command, and then alter a particular table using alter command. In that we discussed about adding a particular column or dropping a particular column or modifying a particular column. And then we discussed about the drop command and then the truncate command, and also the difference between the drop and the truncate command. Okay, thank you.